This is
Welcome. Sit down, roll up, pour up, turn up and tune in. Because you're now watching the Buncher Bull Network.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, the Marley State of Mind podcast. Down here at the Bunch of Bull Studios, like we do every Saturday night. And tonight, I got a special guest in the building. I got the homie Peso Pak in here. How you feeling, brother?
I'm smooth, bro. How you?
Yeah, man, I'm lovely, fam. I'm lovely.
Another day, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad to have you on.
I appreciate you having me.
For sure, man. I like to kick the podcast off by saying how I was introduced to the artist, how I come to find the artist or creative that we have on the podcast. And for you, it was at a show. It was at Good Night Spot over there on the north side.
Okay.
I went down there with Trap, and
The homie Trap.
yeah, for sure. Shout out Trap, of course. And you know, it was a lot of acts in the building. But for sure, for you stood out to me. You know what I mean? Your performance was high energy. Everybody was involved, interactive.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? You took command of the crowd. One of the best live performances I've seen. So, you know what I mean? I definitely stayed in tune with you after that, and you know what I mean, kept up with your moves and seeing how you got down and shit. So it's a great pleasure to have you on, brother.
Shit, appreciate you having me on for sure. Definitely a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Like I said, that performance was high energy. Is that something that you pride yourself on? Is having a high energy performance?
No, for sure. Like
Yeah.
I like to. That's my thing. I like to get the crowd involved. I feel like that crowd work is important if you're gonna perform.
Yeah.
She might as well not even do it for you can't just be up there stiff. Not, you mean, especially if you a new artist and ain't nobody really heard your song.
They're not familiar with
Yeah,
you.
you feel me? You gotta make them want to tap in. You gotta make them want to hear what the fuck you saying. That's why the one song I got is specifically for performing.
Yeah.
The song "All Shit."
Yeah,
I
that was
make
the
you.
one too.
Yeah, I force you to say that John with me, even if you're not saying it in the beginning. You gonna hear motherfuckers in the crowd saying it, so you gonna want to tap in like, oh shit, you feel me? So
What gave you that presence of mind to understand that that's what you had to do was find something like that? Like, was that on purpose whenever you made that song? Was it for the thought of performing in mind?
yeah, low key, like I just performed a lot. I did a lot of performances, and I
Yeah.
always felt like I didn't have music to fit performances, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So I started trying to create more songs based on just performing
Yeah.
and getting the crowd involved and actually knowing, okay, this is what somebody want to hear live.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. So you did a couple performances. You seen that the material you had wasn't geared towards the audience.
Right.
You didn't like the reaction that you were receiving, so you went back in the lab and you was like, "Let me cook something up that's gonna give me the reaction that I want." And that's when all shit came about.
Absolutely.
For sure. No, like I said, that was what caught my attention with you immediately.
Okay.
You know, not that the other artists that weren't performing weren't good, but you know what I mean, your performance stood out.
Right.
You know what I mean, far beyond what everyone else was doing. So definitely kudos to you on that. But let's go back to the beginning, bro. Where did it start for you with music? Like, what was it that attracted you to hip hop? What made you want to participate in doing music and not just be a spectator in our game of hip hop?
Man, sheesh, I was just always around it, honestly. Like, before I was even one, I was on a plane to Atlanta, and my dad always rapped. So when I was younger, I was always around my dad. He was always in the stew. Like, so I was just, I grew up around it. I worked my first rap when I was like 8 years old with his help, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So it just always been.
That's fire.
Yeah, no, always been there for me, for real. I ain't even gonna lie.
So you said your pops was doing a rap thing too. Did you listen to a lot of his music coming up?
Yeah, when I was younger, I definitely tapped in. It's crazy because I was just on my way up here with my uncle. We was just talking about this shit for real. But yeah, no, I definitely used to be tapped in with some of his shit. I always tell him, no, I'm the better artist, so you feel me? But yeah, nah.
Is that true? You feel that way for real?
1,000%.
Yeah.
I mean, he be on like some singer shit type shit, so it'd be a little different. But nah, he definitely used to rap. But as far as rapping, yeah, nah, he can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that's what's up, man. So you listen to him coming up. You said you wrote your first song when you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
Now, did you get a chance to record that song?
Nah, it was just on some play shit. So Me and him had went out to Atlanta, not Atlanta, out LA. I got some family that used to live in Cali.
Okay.
Me and him had went out there. My uncle drive 18-wheelers. Long story short, we was driving back with my uncle and we just rode it on the way back to Atlanta type shit. So
Okay.
it wasn't
Because
like
that's a long ass trip. That's like
yeah,
2,000, 3,000 miles.
you
For
feel me? So
yeah.
it was just bullshit. I even kind of remember a little bit of that, John. But yeah, nah, that was some shit. Just on some quick shit. It wasn't never ever nothing I recorded. I ain't probably start recording until I was probably like 12, 13. My first song ever, I actually recorded myself.
Okay.
Yeah, type shit. So
How did that come about? Tell me about that process.
My big bro Yace, shout out Yace. I mean, he lived right next door to me in the village and shit. He had a studio. He was always fucking with. I was always watching him, and he told me like, "Nigga, if you want to record, do it." You feel me? It ain't hard. So yeah, I sat down. I wrote the John to the beat. Then I started recording it. Like, I mean, he obviously guided me.
Right.
Yeah, I recorded that John myself for sure.
Did you have an idea of how to record before then, or were you going in there cold, really not knowing what you were doing?
No, I kind of had somewhat of an idea because I got a homie that record too, and he make beats. Shout out my boy Rugged. But I just never did it myself. You feel me? I always know what lanes. I don't never crash because I stay in my lane. You feel me? I'm an artist. I rap. I do music. So that's what I stick to. I write. I don't try to interfere with nobody else's shit. I feel like people make beats for that reason. That's their niche. You know what I'm saying? There's obviously going to be a unicorn like Soulja Boy or some shit like that. Yeah, you feel me? But I just know my limitations.
Now, I respect that. Like, since you said that, like, because I remember I had a conversation, or there was a post from Collage Dane where he was talking about artists should know how to do everything in music, as far as like booking their own shows, making beats, doing that. And I interjected and I said, well, so not every artist is meant to be everything. That's why you have people who can do. That's why you have engineers. That's why you have promoters. That's why you have those individuals. Now, his point was really that, you know what I mean, if you really want to get ahead and you really want to have an idea and you don't have those things, then you should learn how to do it if you want to participate in it, which I understand his point. But I also stick to my point in saying that not everybody's meant to do that. You know, some artists are just supposed to be artists. Some artists just want to be artists.
1,000%.
So if you know what I mean, if you know that your hand is not in engineering and that's not your talent, you know what I mean, then why waste the time and not get the quality when you know someone who does that? You know what I mean? And they're going to get you the quality that you want. So I respect it, bro.
Facts. And it's like, why try to go out your way to perfect one craft when you're already trying to perfect
another one?
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, like you said, it just be like wasted energy almost.
Yeah.
You feel me? You trying to focus on this one.
Else,
Right. Now I can see if you already established as an artist and you got revenue coming in, now you got the time where you can actually, then that's a whole different lane. But 100%. If once you still trying to build your name and build you ain't got time to be playing around like that for real.
Not at all.
Let them folks do their job. I believe it take every type of person to make this world go around. You feel me?
Everybody got to play their role.
Absolutely.
No, for sure. So you make the first song, you record yourself.
Yeah.
How'd you figure out how to do that? What were the steps towards that? Like, how'd you figure out, all right, I need this software, I need that, you know what I mean, I'm gonna get this beat. How'd you figure all that shit out?
Like I said, big bro Yace, he really gave me the blueprint. I did it, but he told me like, nah, you gotta do this, or nah, you gotta do that.
So Yace was already doing his own shit.
Yeah, Yace been involved with the music scene. Yeah, shit, this, like I said, I was like 12, 13. I'm 32, about to be 33 next month. So this 20 years ago type shit. So bro, he's still active in the music scene. Shout out Loud Pat. I mean, bro, still doing this thing with the music for surely.
So what was that first song? What came out of that first session for you?
That was so many years ago. I can't even know, bro. I done been in so many sessions. Yeah. I mean, but I guess that's what came out of it. All the other sessions, me being here, you feel me? Me doing the show, me building my name, me, you know what I mean? All shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what came out of it, I guess.
Right. So let's fast forward then. So you do that. What was the first project or something that you released to the people that got you your first reaction from other people listening to you? What was that first project or song?
Ooh, okay. So I was always doing music, but the last time I came home from jail, I had did a song with my boy Castro called Margiela Mass, and that shit went up down my way. Like, we performed that bitch live down my way. People was rapping. I ain't even had to rap majority of my verse.
They knew what it was already.
And we at that time, we didn't even release it yet. It was just on some, you had to be by a nigga playing it on his phone type shit. So it wasn't even no video or nothing. Like I said, I performed it.
It was moving viral before viral.
Yeah,
type shit,
you feel me? So that shit just was like, yeah, I got something. I know I can, you mean, make some shit shake.
Yeah. So that you did that jam that kind of gave you the validity. Did that make you feel like, all right, I can do this for real?
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Just cause I seen how that shit went up, I'm like, all right, I get a couple more of these. Somebody gonna have to peep something. Something gonna have to shake. You feel me?
So what changed? What changed from that moment after you had that moment? What changed for you as far as the way you approach music?
I guess I really started trying to make songs. Cause then at that point it was just me and bro doing verses. And I realized like, yeah, the verses is cool, but they're only gonna get you so far.
Right.
We need radio play. We need replacements. You feel what I'm saying?
You started thinking about the business side.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How we can actually make some money, because I realized it takes so much money to actually do this shit.
Yeah.
Videos, you gotta look good. If I just paid $100 for my haircut, they'd come up this bitch. You feel me? So you gotta have the bag. You feel me? If you don't got the bag, you just,
it's all an investment.
Yeah, you feel me? So you gotta figure out how to make them returns. Whether it be merch, the royalties.
Did you figure it out along the way?
Oh yeah, 1000%. A lot of, I'm not even on no cocky shit, but a lot of motherfuckers mold their business module after how I was moving. You feel me? I was really one of the first motherfuckers to drop some merch and really push it, really have my shit in other states. Like, my merch probably been at least 10, 20 different states. No bullshit. You feel me? So I really was that big stepper shit. I was really pushing it.
What made you think about the merch outside of the fact that, like you just said, wanting to make the money? What moved you towards the merch more so than anything?
That's why I don't even listen to his music, but Tech Nine, he got one of the biggest independent merch games ever. That nigga making $1 million easily. He got his own warehouse set up. They in-house produce the merch and then he push it.
No, you're absolutely right. It's funny because Tech Nine, he's been brought up on my show a few times. I got a friend who's signed to Strange Music, Tech Nine's label, and really gave me insight into the operation, and what bro does independently is insane. For a long time too. We're talking like 20, 30, 40 years independent. One of the biggest independent artists, sells out. Don't really have, I think he might have had one radio hit over his whole span of his career.
That's what I'm saying.
But sells out shows, sells out merch, makes a living, good living, you know what I mean? A millionaire straight off the music.
Fact.
And like you said, he has in-house everything. He has the in-house merch. He has a compound.
No, real shit.
Strange Music has a compound. And not only that, from my understanding, he gives the artists, he signs them, he gives them houses, he gives them cars, but they're all company, you know what I mean? Because he figured it out. He figured out the independent grind. And he completely made a business off of
he's definitely a genius.
That's a good role model. What made you you said you don't listen to his music. How did you come across that information?
Man, I can't even remember how I did for real. I think he was doing an interview or something or the other, and I just happened to be scrolling past or some shit on Facebook.
Okay.
And I caught him. I'm like, damn, he on to something for real. And when I seen that, I'm like, that's my goal. I don't even give a fuck if I'm not the biggest rapper, but if I could do some shit like that and be good and feed my family and make sure my people straight, then shit, that's the end game.
That's
for real. Yeah, you feel me? I don't gotta be the most famous nigga. I don't gotta be the most richest nigga.
Right.
You feel me? As long as my people straight, then we good. As long as I can take care of the next generation, we good. They're gonna have to figure it out. You feel me?
Yeah.
I set y'all up. So what y'all gonna do after that?
What you gonna do with the ball now?
You feel me?
No, I respect that, bro. No, 100%. And I think it comes down to, what does it mean to be successful? What does it mean to make it, right?
No, absolutely.
Because that's always a conversation that I have with my friends in music. Is conversation I've had on this podcast. Like, what does it truly mean to make it?
No,
because we all may have different ideas of what that is. Like we were just talking about Tech Nine, for example. Some people may believe that he hasn't made it.
Right.
Maybe he might even believe he hasn't made it. But so a lot of people probably be like, yeah, hell yeah, Tech Nine made it.
That's that nigga for sure.
You know what I mean? That's a good example of that. So what does it truly mean to make it? You can be a huge artist, sell out shows, sell out merch, and not have one song on the radio, not have one big video,
or not have $1.
Yeah,
that'd be a lot of motherfuckers being them slave contracts for
that
don't really be having the money. It be looking like they got. I mean, so like you said, it just be your definition of what success is. If you could do it independently, then if I could be on some Young Dolph type shit, then hell yeah, let's get it.
Yeah,
but I mean, if that ain't in the cards and that ain't in the cards, but we gonna figure out a way to get this bag.
Yeah,
you feel me?
No, 100%. So you said you seen the Tech Nine interview. You was like, all right, let me go ahead and fuck with this merch. Let me get it cracking. How'd you come up with the Big Stepper design? What was the idea behind Big Stepper for you?
The idea behind Big Stepper was just on some like, you got to do what it takes to achieve your dreams type shit, regardless of whatever it is. And you got to do that shit 100%. You can't half-ass no shit. You can't take no half step with nothing in life. You feel what I'm saying? So
you gotta take the big one.
Yeah, you from every time. You got to go on that limb. Taking chances make champions. So if you're not taking no chances, what you really doing? You feel me? How you gonna know what a win feel like if you're not trying to get that W?
If you ain't taking that shot.
Yeah, you feel me? You miss that shot you don't take.
Yeah.
So you gotta go for it. So yeah, that was just the inspiration behind
the
that.
Brand.
Yeah.
Have you always had that mentality, like the big shot mentality? You know, go for it all, or is that something that you had to grow into?
It's something that I realized I was doing anyway. I used to gamble with my life. I used to be on pills bad. I used to do coke. You feel me? I used to be in and out of jail. So if I could gamble with my life doing some nut ass shit, why can't I gamble with my life and try to do some shit that'll put me in a better position?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I just realized if I was doing it for the worse, I could do it for the better. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a lot of maturity to come to that realization and have that type of self-awareness. Was there a certain thing or a certain point that drove you there to say, damn, if I could do it in that way for the negative, why can't I do it for the positive? What flipped that switch for you?
Shit, my last bid, for real. For surely my last bid.
Yeah.
And then after that, when I came home, I lost a couple homies. So it was just like, yeah, I gotta do something different. You feel me?
It started feeling real.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas getting older.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm losing 20-year friends.
Yeah.
Nah, some shit gotta change. Being around is different environments. You gotta do something different type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I had to even moved away. I only came back because I had some kids. But other than that, I mean, I'd have stayed away for real.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's what's up, bro. No, I love to hear that. And you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to let life teach you those lessons, right? Like people will give you all the advice in the world. People will tell you what to do, and they might be telling you some good shit. But if it ain't your time to heed to it, it ain't your time to adhere to it. And sometimes life can show you, like, oh shit, this is what they was talking about.
Nah, facts. I believe you gotta bump your head a couple times.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's just life.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta take them L's and them lessons. It's just like a kid, like when you young, you feel me? They tell you don't do that, you probably gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So you gonna have to see if that stove hot. They tell you not to touch it, but you don't believe it, so you gonna have to.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Burn yourself a couple times.
Yeah. Learn them lessons, take them scars. So
Real
yeah,
shit.
you gotta bump your head in life. That's 100.
Real shit. All right, so you make the jam with the homie. It goes up. You're like, all right, I got something here. What came out of that? What came out of that experience? What did you work on after that shit?
It was just a lot of singles, just a lot of playing with music, trying out sounds, auto-tuning shit.
Trying to find your sound.
Yeah, hits and misses. You feel me? Some motherfuckers might tell you they were still hits, but
yeah. But for you, it wasn't what you wanted.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, just trying shit, going through different emotions, just shit like that.
What was some of your favorite music that came out of that time?
Oh, I did a song called Fake Love with my boy Trevor. He was on the hook on that John. I did so much fucking music, man. I got a lot of unreleased shit in my phone for real. That was always fire to me. Yeah, or some shit that was used to be on SoundCloud that I done took down off SoundCloud type shit. Like, I'm the king of unreleased. I'm actually about to drop a project on my birthday of a bunch of unreleased shit that I got just sitting in my phone because I'm tired of playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just like the king of unreleased. So if it was some hard shit that I got from back then, it's probably in my phone right now.
What makes you hesitate of releasing that music? Is it just, are you a perfectionist when it comes to your music?
That, and I just record so much. Like, I drop a lot. A motherfucker tell you my catalog big, but they're just shit that's in the vault just even bigger for real. Right. And it just be about timing. Like, everything ain't meant to be dropped right then just because you
100%.
You feel me? Like, I got shit that I've been posting that's like 4 or 5 years old. Motherfuckers like, oh yeah, that's fire, and they jumping on it now. But when I posted it back then,
they wasn't paying no attention.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So, and a lot of be about the traction you bring to yourself. Like I've been talking about promoters a lot lately, so everybody been paying attention. Janky promoters, rather, they've been paying attention a little bit more because I've been talking about some janky promoters in the city. So I guess that's
What's the yeah. So what do you consider a janky promoter? Let's talk about it a little bit.
Just a motherfucker that'll sell a dream, a motherfucker that'll try to get 20 motherfuckers on the card just so he can secure his bag.
Really not doing a service to the artist.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like I done been to shows, competitions, and I done seen motherfuckers get a best friend the prize
right
after you done had 10 to 15 motherfuckers perform just so we can pay for whatever the fuck prize you done gave them.
Right.
And I done had motherfuckers I was competing with come up to me like, nah, bro, you should have won.
Yeah, ain't no way that
like,
should have went down like that.
Yeah, you feel me? So it just be a lot of janky shit. You feel me? I just got done dealing with a janky motherfucker from the bird. He went down to Atlanta, called himself doing some shit. He hit me. Bro, come down the way, do a show. I'm skeptical, so I don't even indulge at first. But I double back on him. I'm like, all right, now I can make some shit shake if I go down that bitch anyway. So, you know me, I pay to play, so I pay to do the show. The same day I'm supposed to go down there, this motherfucker tell me the show got canceled. This was like 2 weeks ago. He still ducking me on trying to send my pay. Yeah, so it just be a lot of janky shit, bro. So I don't know.
No, you're right, man. I remember you spoke of one individual in particularly, and I chimed in as well.
Yo, yeah.
Because I feel the same way about dude. I was just glad somebody finally said it.
The slave master. Boy, yeah, he's a janky motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? To your point, so this is the thing about it, right? So there's a couple sides of this thing, right? Paying to play, people have different opinions on this. I know my homies BB Guns are very against pay to play. I think there's an extent to all of this, right? I think it's okay to pay to play with certain stipulations, right? If you're offering people money back, that's a good way to go. Like if you're like, you got to sell this many of these tickets, after that many, you'll get your money back. You're not really making them pay to play. You're giving them opportunity to earn some money in the process. They're just showing what they're worth. You know, I mean, they're essentially getting paid for the show if they can move the tickets. So that's fair. You know, I mean, there's certain ways that you can go about these things that I feel are right, and promoters have to make their money back too.
No, absolutely.
So there's different aspects of that, but there are those promoters,
1,000%,
that put, like you said, 20 people on a show, or charge something crazy, you know, $20 for 3 minutes or some absurd number. You get to perform in front of ex rapper who used to be somebody,
D-list celebrity.
Yeah. And an opportunity for an hour, you know, whatever package they put together, which they deem, you know, some people may deem, if you're just getting into music, you may think that this is something that is of value. But at the end of the day, it's really not anything that's going to serve you.
A whole bunch of nothing.
You're helping that person create a relationship with these individuals that they can utilize, especially if these people have been doing this for a number of years and no one's come up off of it, or you haven't seen anyone take these opportunities. If the promoters are the only ones that are making these opportunities into other opportunities, then it's obviously something wrong.
No, for sure.
You know, I mean, if some of the winners aren't getting some of these opportunities, and you see the promoter with a celebrity and they're doing this, that, and the third, then there's something wrong, obviously.
No, facts.
So it's just about gauging what's what, and it's difficult if you're a young artist coming up in the game. You don't know. You know what I mean? You're just trying to do whatever you can, and these guys take advantage of those people. They're predators.
And it's like in this game anyway, it costs. So I don't know. A lot of people be against the pay to play. I am too, to a certain extent. It's like you gotta
invest in yourself.
You gotta know where to draw the line there. I was only paying to play because it's in Atlanta. You feel me? I know I could, like I said, I can maneuver down. I know how I am.
Right.
I done did it before.
And you know you're gonna get a new audience too.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So you gotta know what you paying for real. But up here, I'm not. No, you gotta. I'm not that nigga. You gonna have to pay me. You want to see me like.
Right.
I just agreed to do a versus. I mean, I respect the other artists, but I told bro, like, you want me there, bro, you gonna have to pay me.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to figure out a way to make this make sense, because I'm not just about to do nothing for free.
Right.
And it's not even on no cocky shit. I just know my worth.
100%. And it's nothing. And you know what I mean? If you can, And once again, it goes into providing, providing a service. If you can provide a service, if you know your name's going to bring people in the building because you're there, then yeah, absolutely, you should be paid for your services.
1000%. That's what a lot of motherfuckers be banking on for real, for real.
Right.
And that's another thing that be killing me about the promoters. They like bring a crowd. So you want me to bring the same? I'm paying you to perform in front of the same motherfuckers that I'm already.
What are they gonna perform in front of anyway?
You feel me? No, nigga, you supposed to be bringing the new crowd. That's why
you're the promoter. You're supposed to be promoting the
exactly.
event. Yeah.
That be a lot of the janky shit. These
Yeah.
niggas be Craig and Day out here.
Yeah.
What's Modesto's Fire? You ever see that movie?
No.
Yeah, it's a movie called Janky Promoters with Ice Cube and
No.
Mike Epps, nigga.
No, for real.
Yeah, swear to God, Modesto's Finest. They bring Young Jeezy out. And it's some old janky ass shit. Yeah, you gotta check that shit out.
There be some janky promoters for sure, man. And like I said, I don't like it when they do predatorial shit, when they're really taking advantage of artists who don't know any better. Like, I don't feel bad for the artists. Like, you've been around for a while, you should know better than do that shit, bro. If you're doing that shit, shame on you. But I feel bad for the artists who are just looking for a chance and opportunity. They just started making music. They don't know any other outlets other than these. And sometimes it might work out in their favor too, because they might make connections with other artists or other people who are there. But you know what I mean? Just be careful.
But that's pretty much all you're gonna be paying for is relationships.
Yeah.
You feel me? With an artist who at your same level. And it's nothing against that. But it's like, where's the growth?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because that's what you run into a lot of times. You're making connections with artists who are at your level.
Yeah, you feel me? So I mean, like I said, it's life though. You got to bump your head. I had to bump my head to learn. So you see, I'm still bumping my head.
Right.
And it be motherfuckers reaching out to me. I don't even be reaching out to motherfuckers. Like, I be in my shell for real. But it's be corny shit.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. I appreciate that perspective, and I'm glad we got a chance to talk about it. But yeah, man, just if you're a young artist coming up in the game and you're trying to figure out your way, looking at ways to get shows and shit like that, be careful of a lot of these things. Anytime anybody's asking you for money, be cautious. Sometimes you do got to invest in yourself. Don't hesitate to invest in yourself, but be careful with where you're investing in and make sure that you can get some type of return on your investment. That's what's always important. Whether that returns in relationships, rather that returns in potential followers or fans. It might not necessarily be monetary. It might not be any type of form of currency, but it's a return nonetheless. But if there's no return to be had, then don't put your money in that shit.
1000%. Don't be out here paying for no fucking streams.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Too many motherfuckers paying for them bots.
Yeah, man, that shit is not worth it. And that's the thing. Like, we live in such an age of social credit score. You know what I mean? Like, how many followers you have, how many likes you're getting. You know what I mean? So it makes people do crazy things, man. Like pay for streams, pay for followers and shit like that.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because it's a social credit score. Yeah. People are judging your worth based on these numbers. And you know what I mean? It's a dirty game, man. Like, and people are trying to keep up.
Yeah, but see, it's like you doing that, but it's not gonna convert into reality.
No.
So when you go to perform, you might look like you got 1,000 plays on this song, but only 10 motherfuckers listen to it, and probably one motherfucker might show up to your show. Yeah, you feel me? So now, what's really what good is that doing you,
bro? Not only that, you might have 138,000 followers, and you do a performance, and 2 people show up for you. What does that equal?
Right.
You know what I mean? What does that equal in real life? So yeah, man,
just be wasting their own time and their own money for real.
Yeah, no, I get it, bro.
It's always different ways to get more streams. You just gotta push harder. The algorithm be fucked up sometimes. Yeah, you posted it yesterday and you might have got 2 shares, so you don't want to post it tomorrow, but nah, you gotta post that bitch tomorrow, because tomorrow you might get 5 shares because the algorithm then pushed you up a little bit more because you done got them 2 shares yesterday.
No, real shit. And that's what people fail to realize. It ain't no telling what's going to catch for you. You know what I mean? It might be something that you ain't even think was going to catch, or something that come back later, but like, all it takes is that one thing to catch, and once that shit catch, like, it's gonna catch everything else up. People won't catch on to the other shit.
Nah, real shit.
But yeah, we definitely want to get into some of this music, bro. What should we play for the people?
Ooh, shit. What you got? You got something pulled up already?
Yeah. What you want to do, Back in the Booth?
Nah, not that, John. Yeah, put that on. Fuck it.
You can play some exclusive shit too if you want. You want to send me something?
Yeah, let me send you some.
But we could play this in the meantime. Tell me a little bit about this, bro.
This back in the booth. What's this? This that hold up. This that Sexy Red remix right here.
Mm-hmm.
This was me coming back to the John. Let niggas know I'm back type shit. My cousin be sending me random beats like, "Cuz, do this, you can chew this." So I hopped on it real quick. You feel me? Type shit.
You had to feed the streets real quick.
Yeah, you feel me on some shit.
Yeah.
Let them know I was coming back. Uncle had pulled me back out.
All
I
right,
be in retirement for real.
Gonna go ahead and get back in the booth on one time with Peso Pak, man. How can the people get a hold of you? How can they follow you? How can they stream the music? What's the best way to do that?
Man, Peso Pak on all platforms, man. You feel me? That's SFN Pack underscore. Damn, my bad. SFN underscore Pack on IG. Peso Pak on Facebook. Peso Pak on YouTube. iTunes, Pandora, Apple Music, whatever.
Make sure y'all do that.
Back in the booth, bitch. Was selling Bobby and Whitney. Had that Paris to Lindsay. I used to serve it to Brittany. Let me dust off the scale. Was selling fish off the boat. I just caught us a whale. I was serving them hoes. They just prayed I would fail. Remember times in the sale. I used to pray on the mail. I just bought me a book. I can't cook with the plastic. They want it straight out the pot. Shit, I couldn't even bag it. I brought it straight to the crib. Way before the DoorDash and can rock that shit out of clay. I'm in the kitchen like Cassius. My wife would shoot like a clay. He think he play for the Magic. I got the handle Kyrie. I can shoot it and pass it. If it ain't gas, I'ma ash it. They get behind us and smash it. Taking back Ricky Bobby. With the skate, I'm like Kyrie. I just caught me a hat. Summer soul with the dope and make it go through a backflip. I finesse with the stretch. I can go golf with gymnastics. Peso.
You get them exclusives.
Yeah, man. Sure did. Yeah, so that was just something to warn the people up, let them know you was back.
Yeah, I had dropped that a few months ago. Shit, last year actually.
Yeah.
Probably like October, November-ish.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. No, I'm fucking with it. I think it's important to definitely hit people off with little freestyles and shit like that. You gotta,
No, absolutely.
you know what I mean? You gotta feed the streets. Sometimes people might want, like you said, you might get little requests for shit like that. So you gotta go ahead and give it to them.
And
hey, what up, Harlan? We see you, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, man. What up, everybody out there listening live? We see y'all, man. We got my man Peso Pak in the building. If you just tuning in, you know what I mean, we're getting into his story. If y'all got some questions for bro, definitely shoot them through, man. We here. Now, so what did you send me? Tell me about these tracks.
I sent you two different genres. They both produced by my uncle producer. Shout out LA Quay. You feel me? They both produced by him. One of them genres called Don't Feel No Way. It got a reggae sample. And the other genre is just a Ramadan freestyle. I had wrote that genre during Ramadan. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Both gonna be on the new project dropping next month.
We'll definitely talk about that. We'll play Don't Feel No Way first for the people.
You're listening to the sound of DJ LA Quay.
Hey, Quay, you made this beat? I'm being in and out. My brother was a dropout, but he could have been a chemist. This shit I sell remove teeth, I could have been a dentist. I walked inside a vacant home and made myself a tenant. They asked me what I do, I said I get it for a living. My brother was a dropout, but he could have been a chemist. This shit I sell remove teeth, I could have been a dentist. I walked inside a vacant home and made myself a tenant. They asked me what I do, I said I get it for a living. My alarm praise to Allah. Now it's back to serving raw. Shit, my trapper sushi bar. Please don't say much in this car. I still be watching for the law. Before I walked, I had to crawl. Was serving APs off of Pago. Wasn't trying to make no payroll. Was on the block like Wimbiana. On the 6 dripped in designer. Die right now if I'm a liar. Had the block gripped up like pliers. When Bobo say he got that glizzy, he ain't talking Oscar Mayer. I keep my jersey in rotation even though I didn't retire. My brother was a dropout, but he could have been a chemist. This shit I sell remove teeth. I could have been a dentist. I walked inside a vacant home and made myself a tenant. They asked me what I do. I said I get it for a living. My brother was a dropout, but he could have been a chemist. This shit I sell remove teeth. I could have been a dentist. I walked inside a vacant home and made myself a tenant. They asked me what I do. I said I get it for a living.
Yeah, man. I'm rocking with that one.
Appreciate it.
With the reggae sample. You said that's coming on a new project?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about the new project and the plans to release it.
Okay, so the new project 109 is gonna be dropping on all platforms on August 7th.
Okay.
It's my birthday, so
Okay.
yeah. I just had somebody ask me the other day when I planned on dropping the project, and I ain't dropped the project in so long, so I just felt like it was time for real.
Hell yeah. Harlan asked, where you from?
I'm from Ambridge. Ambridge.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's from Ambridge, Harlan. For sure, tap in. He got some shit. He got some shit for you. Yeah, man. So you dropping it on your birthday?
Yes, sirski.
What we calling the project?
109.
One and none.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
I got a clothing brand. I just had rebranded and shit. I stopped doing the big stepper. I started doing the 109 shit. So I figured I just named the project after that.
Yeah. What made you decide to switch
to the 109?
Yeah.
The big stepper shit was getting over abused. What's his name? Kendrick did like the big stepper shit, and it was a lot of everybody. I felt like was piggybacking it. I seen a couple other people from the city had the big stepper shit, so I just stopped it.
Yeah,
and figured I'd rebrand. It took me a little minute to actually come up with it, but yeah, nah.
That's what it is, for sure. All right, let's get into this Ramadan freestyle. You said this came about during Ramadan for you.
Yeah,
it was inspired.
No, it's just to talk, because I really don't use as much Arabic in my music.
Yeah.
Right? I would just be on some regular shit. So this one just had a little bit more to it. So, and like I said, I wrote it during Ramadan, so it's just the perfect name for it, for real.
Yeah, I feel it. For sure. Let's get into it. Freestyle off the upcoming project, the Somali State of Mind exclusive.
This is the LA Quake production.
I like that. Peso. Turn 2 4s into 8. Nigga, R.I.P. Kobe. I'm making dollars off the euro. Nigga think he's Ginobili. Off the sauce, I make the dope. Bitch, I'm serving Strambo. Pizza man. I just whipped up a pot. All these birds in this bitch. Nigga think he can fly. I serve it straight up out the bag, cause I'm good with the eye. My younger ain't got no hustle, he just good with the fight. I told him just talk to God, he say pray niggas die. Wake up, take a piss, then I pray for the bag. Get in the shower, get dressed, gon' make me a bag. Learn how to hustle from my umi, I just look like my dad. I'm only focused on my future, but still pray about my past. All my peoples that's gone, relationships that ain't last. He probably never coming home, but I'm still screaming free half. Wallahi, I was out there robbing, didn't need a ski mask. I quit them pills, praise to Allah, didn't need a rehab. Stop for a lot, but I still pee for my crosses. Inshallah, I bounce back from my loss. And I always do. You ain't answer the phone, you said I could call on you. You ain't answer the phone, you said I could call on you. Stop for a lot, but I still pee for my crosses. Inshallah, I bounce back from my loss. And I always do. You ain't answer the phone, you said I could call on you. You ain't answer the phone, you said I could call on you.
That was Ramadan freestyle from the upcoming project. For sure. You said you wrote that during Ramadan.
Yes, sir.
How important is spirituality to you in your life and the way you move?
It's major for real, cause that's what changed me. That's what made me stop doing pills. And then stop running the streets, refocus, think about life, gave me discipline.
Yeah.
For sure that's
gave you
major.
a different purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, it's important to move with purpose, and spirituality can be great for that reason. And once you come to certain realizations, start to put things in perspective. And a lot of times, spirituality can do that for you. So, alhamdulillah for that, right?
All praise.
100%, bro. Yeah. So you're doing the music, you're coming out, you're dropping the singles. What was the reaction like from people that knew you doing the music? What was the reaction like? What was the feedback like?
That should be weird with people you know. A motherfucker won't share your shit, but they'll DM you. Like, yo, bro, that was hard. So why you ain't share it?
Yeah.
Why you ain't comment on it?
Yeah.
I get more love and shares and reactions from motherfuckers I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I made so many relationships off the internet from motherfuckers I don't know from doing music. That's really what it be like. Obviously it'd be some motherfuckers that know me that be like, when you dropping some new shit. Yeah, but even then it's still, they won't react or nothing when I do drop it. Yeah, it just be when they see me, oh bro, you still do the music when you dropping some new shit. So why ain't you? But you go on my page, you liking everything else I post,
right.
All the funny shit, all the, but it be corny shit.
But they loving Kodak Black story.
Yeah, you feel me? Telling that nigga happy birthday. You feel me? Should be corny, bro. But that's why I always tell motherfuckers, don't never, your hometown is not your fucking fan base. No. That's not where you want to be.
It's tough. It's tough for people to it's easier said than done, right? Because it's a double edge. Because you want them to love you at home. You want to be the hometown hero.
Facts. But that shit only come after the accolades, after the fame. You feel me? You gotta.
That's how it happens for everyone.
Yeah, so that ain't never your first goal for real.
It shouldn't be. No.
I had to learn that lesson the hard way too. Cause I'm like, damn, why every time I see a motherfucker they want to ask me about some shit, but it's on the internet. I know you watching it because you watch my page. I see, you feel me, but you don't never react or. So it just be, you gotta get used to it. You gotta focus on outside, because 9 times out of 10 you from a small town anyway, or a city where another motherfucker trying to do the same shit you trying to do anyway. So you gotta.
Or wish they were doing what you were doing.
Nah, facts, because
they ain't satisfied with their lives.
Be a lot of that too. My resume speak for itself with a lot of shit that I done did. So you feel me?
No, 100%. No, for sure. What do you think it is that prevents people, from your perspective, from reacting or showing the love out loud?
Because I feel like a lot of the times it be motherfuckers talk shit behind your back. So when they see you in public, it be a different story. Because 9 times out of 10 they're not around the motherfuckers they done talk that shit to.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? But a lot of that times that shit just be secret hate, jealousy, and envy because you going out on that limb. A lot of motherfuckers be scared to live their life for real, bro. Yeah. So a motherfucker hate on a motherfucker trying to do some music shit because they scared to live their life. They ain't live their dreams. They let something hold they back. They fears. I'm not. Nah.
You're not that guy.
Yeah. I'm a big stepper. You feel me? So
100%. Big stepping for sure. So you dropping the music, you seeing the love from more people from outside of the city and outside of the area than you're seeing from the people from your area and shit.
Absolutely.
How do you cope with those highs and lows when you're going through that and you're seeing that, it's not really making a mark the way you want to? How do you deal with that time? How do you stay motivated to keep going and doing the music?
It always be something. A motherfucker hit me to do some shit, pull me out to do a show, or Unc might hit me to do a song like, Neff, I need you on this hook. It just be little shit like that. So I'm like, I know motherfuckers still rocking with it. Or like I said, I even see motherfuckers in public and motherfuckers that ask me, like, woo, you still doing such and such, but it won't be the love on the book type shit or where it need to count. You feel me? Share my shit, help boost that algorithm type shit. You feel me?
Yeah. And it's crazy because it's a free service, right? They ain't got to pay nothing to show love.
not a goddamn thing, but that's what kill a motherfucker. Cause like I said, they hate to see the next motherfucker try and do some shit.
Yeah.
They'll knock a motherfucker down when they see you trying to do some shit with your
Real
life.
shit.
If you're not living a regular life and you trying to go above and beyond some shit that they feel like is the norm, they're gonna give you hate. So you gotta be prepared for that shit.
Yeah, anytime you go against the grain, they definitely go on.
Yeah, or stand outside of the box.
Yeah.
You feel me? It don't even gotta. You don't even gotta be going against the grain. You don't even gotta be in a motherfucker way.
Yeah.
They just see you step outside of what they doing or what they feel comfortable doing.
Yeah.
You could be trying to go to the Olympics to be the next swimmer. A
Real
motherfucker
shit.
don't even like to
Trying
swim,
be
but he
Michael
gonna
Phelps,
a motherfucker don't even like to swim, but he gonna hate on you.
Yeah.
That nigga can't backstroke.
Right.
Niggas can't even swim.
Yeah.
Bro, but what you doing?
Right.
You at home hating on me,
Right.
watching my moves, trying to calculate why the fuck I'm doing what I'm doing.
Instead of trying to get to their own shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Should be corny.
100%. No. So you dropping the tape. You coming out with this one. You got anything else coming up that we can know about? You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got a versus on the 18th.
Yeah. Talk about it. How did that come about, bro?
Like I said, it just always be a motherfucker hit me to do some shit, bro. So I got a relationship with this dude out my way named Prime Cindy. Shout out Prime. He always showed love. He always had me on cars doing shows and shit like that. So he hit me like, yo, my boy from out my way, he like your grind. And I had made a post like, yeah, I'm one of the best out my section. Like, ain't 2K, nobody really fuck with me. I feel like, bro, I'm him when it comes to that pen shit. That's how I be feeling. So I pop my shit, bro. Hit me like, hey, let's do a versus. But he said it wasn't on no shit like that. He just respect my craft, respect my grind. So he just wanted to go 5-5 with me. So yeah, that's how that go.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then after that, in August, we got like a tag team, I guess, situation coming up. Cause it's another dude from out my way. He battled another dude before, and I'm gonna be battling the same dude again. So like them two niggas on teams and me and other buddy on teams type shit. Shout out to my nigga Cigarellos. You feel me? Yeah.
Now, that sounds like some good event. It's all in good fun. You know what I mean? It's good sport.
Yeah, no, facts.
You know what I mean? And it's a good chance for everybody to get some cross promotion, right?
No, absolutely. Yeah.
And you make sure y'all show up to those joints and see what's up with bro.
Yeah, no, in fact, I'm still trying to lock in this venue, but once I lock in this venue, what's up? We were just gonna be on some streaming shit, but I had too many people talking about they trying to be in attendance.
They're trying to pop up?
Yeah, so I'm trying to still lock in this venue.
All right, I got some questions for you.
All right.
A little fun segment I like to do.
Let's do it then. Let's get into
it. Who's your top 5 rappers of all time?
Dylan. Nah, bullshit.
I've had those ones.
Nah, my all-time number 1 is DMX. We're gonna get that out the way. Okay. That's the GOAT.
Is that what inspired a lot of your energy?
Yeah, it used to. I used to try to mimic my voice like him, but I realized that wasn't for me. That ain't my lane. You feel me? Sometimes you might catch me on some more aggressive shit, but nah, so yeah, I guess so, but yeah, that's the GOAT though, for sure.
For sure.
So that'd be number 1. These other ones ain't gonna be in no order. We just know that nigga first. You feel me? We gonna say Wayne. Always been Wayne. Wayne lines. That nigga punchlines too crazy.
Yeah.
Retarded. Jay, we gotta give it to Jigga. My boy Drake get a lot of hate, but I fuck with Drizzy, man.
Yeah,
Drizzy always been different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who else? That's 4 right there.
That's
right?
4, yeah.
Let me see who this 5th one. I'm gonna have to say Young Jeezy, man.
Okay, those are good ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Jeezy.
Those are solid. What do you feel is the best rap album ever made?
God damn. It's a toss-up between Hell Is Hot and then there was X.
Okay, I fuck with those. It's Dark and Hell Is Hot, one of my top 5 albums of all time. For sure. I know that bitch front to back. I love that one. So.
Yeah, it's definitely between them. Damn. Okay, I got a 3-way. I lied. I can't forget 50. That Get Rich or Die Trying. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that hit hard. Yeah, that's all you heard. That's the funny thing about those. And I always say, like, the Rough Riders anthem was one of those songs when it came out, you heard it everywhere on every corner.
Facts.
And then In the Club is another one of those songs when it came out, you heard it everywhere.
You still fucking hear that. Don't let it be somebody's birthday. Yeah. Man, what?
That's all you heard. What would be your dream collaboration with any artist, dead or alive?
X.
X, right? Yeah, I guess that was
Dark
the easy
Man,
one. Huh?
yeah, the Dark Man for sure.
What's the most overrated trend in rap, in your opinion?
The most overrated trend. I'm tired of everybody talking about killing and drilling, and
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. You like to shoot guns, everybody do. It's easy to rap about, you feel me? But if you ain't really doing that, what you rapping about it for? And if you is really doing it, what the fuck you
you're
rapping about
rapping
it for?
about for yeah,
You
same
feel me?
shit.
So I don't know.
No,
Like I rap about drugs a lot because I was a dope boy. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
you
did
was in
drugs.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
you feel me? I'm not glorifying shit. You feel me? But
you're speaking about your experiences.
yeah, nine
Yeah.
times out of 10, the niggas that rap about the drilling and killing really
They
not
ain't doing
drilling.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I hate that trend.
No, I'm with you on that.
I
bro.
get it though. It's sell for niggas, I guess, but
Yeah, because they're pushing that narrative. That's what they want us to listen
yeah,
to.
they want niggas to not get to the pay
Yeah,
and
they
focus
want us to
on.
kill each other.
Yeah, you feel me?
Which one do you prefer, punchlines or storytelling?
If I'm rapping or if I'm listening to it.
Both. Give me both of them.
Mm. I like listening to storytelling, but if I'm rapping, I like doing punchlines. I
Okay.
feel like punchlines catch people's attention more.
Yeah,
You feel me? Because if I don't know, I feel like you gotta have a fan base to actually start telling stories because
Right.
motherfuckers not gonna want to listen.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I get that. I think there's different aspects to it, but I understand what you're saying for sure. Especially it depends on where you're catching them at, right? Like you can't have a storytelling track for a performance, for example,
Right.
because ain't nobody about to follow that shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when I learned I had to start making music to
Yeah.
fit performances.
Like,
type
bro, they're like,
shit.
what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Right.
They might come in the middle of the hook and they just catch you like, what the fuck is this nigga
Right.
trying to tell us about?
Or it's not even catchy enough. Now I'm boring you.
Yeah,
You feel
right.
me? Like,
What the fuck is this nigga on? Sheets or get go?
ooh, can I say QT?
You could, but why would you want to do that?
Cause I don't even like sheets. Like I feel like sheets is.
Sheets is
I
trash.
eat it though, cause of my job. Motherfuckers eat it so much because I be on the road. But
Yeah.
I guess
Said
sheets.
QT.
Yeah, nah, if I got to pick, we gonna say sheets.
All right. You like the studio late night or early mornings?
Late night.
Late night session.
Yeah.
Beats first or the lyrics?
Beats. I get my inspiration from them joints.
Which one do you prefer, crowd energy or studio solitude?
Crowd energy.
And last but not least, which one's more important to you, legacy or money?
Legacy.
Legacy. For sure, man. No, I appreciate you coming down.
Which I appreciate you having me.
Now, is there something I didn't ask you or we didn't address that you want to tell the people?
No, man, just tap in. This shit get real live around my way. You heard? Like I said, I'm one of the best out of my section. I stand on it. If you feel differently, we could do a versus.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna win.
You got the
Catalog.
verses coming up, of course. Make sure y'all tap into that.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell them how to get a hold of you and to follow you. If they want to check out the verses, they want information on how to check you out and stream you and all that shit.
Like I said, just stay tuned to my Facebook page. It's Peso Pak. That's PESO PAK. You feel me? Peso Pak. Just tap in. I stay posting shit, whatever I'm getting into, whatever the next move is. Yeah, stay in motion around my way. So just tap in.
Make sure y'all do that, man, for sure. Now, I appreciate you coming down to the world's dopest podcast, the Marley State of Mind podcast, down here at a Bunch of Bull Studio. We rocking every Saturday. We got a special guest for you. Make sure you check into the stash spot with Jesse and them boys. They smoking on some of that best, on some of that loud. We got a little preview of some of that stuff going around, so y'all definitely want to catch that. And they're doing that Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays for you. Make sure you check out The World As We Know It with Greg as well. Until then, we out of here. Peace.